VPW Openweight Championship.
Well, pro wrestling fans, it is time for one of the most monumental matches you are going to find this year. And it happens live tonight at Saigon Slam 2025. The British Horror will challenge the Saigon Mamba himself, Hy Draco, for the VPW Openweight Championship. And this could easily become one of the darkest days in Vietnam Pro Wrestling's short history if the British Horror becomes the first non-Vietnamese athlete to hold the VPW Openweight title. And it's not because he hails from London, England. It is not because he is not of Vietnamese descent, but it is because he is one of the dirtiest and most unlikely figures to hold championship gold in this great organization. The British Horror, a hell of an opportunity here tonight, came into VPW on a mission to dominate this company, and he could put it all on his shoulders with a win over Hy Draco. Your challenger for the VPW Openweight Championship, flanked by his valet and Princess Death, the British Horror is back in Saigon. You can already hear it here tonight in Saigon that the VPW faithful have absolutely drawn their battle lines, and certainly a fan favorite in Mr. Slam Dunk himself, the Saigon Mamba. And right there in that right hand, the VPW Openweight title will be up for grabs here tonight. One of the most beloved figures in Vietnam Pro Wrestling today is Hy Draco, but he has a tough challenge, not just in defense of the VPW Openweight Championship, but in defense of Vietnam Pro Wrestling himself. Has promised to save this organization from a reign with the British Horror on top. We're going to see if Hy Draco can follow through on that promise here tonight. And we are going to send it right down to ringside for the incredible X-Pac, Xavier Patricks, and his in-ring introductions.
Introducing first, the challenger,
no doubt in anyone's mind who the fans in this arena tonight want to see walk away with the VPW Openweight Championship. And that is a championship that we are soon to see up for grabs. No, and speaking of grabs, well, the British Horror getting his hands on the title. Xavier Patrick's welcome back to the booth with me here tonight. And wow, I mean, what an in-ring introduction that you were just forced to undergo with the British Horror.
Walker, it's an honor to be seated here with you, the best of the best. Buckle up your seatbelt, my friend, because right now we are seeing the two top dogs in Vietnam Pro Wrestling about to go toe-to-toe for the biggest prize in all of Southeast Asia wrestling. I'm talking about the VPW Openweight Championship.
As we get into our opening moments of this matchup here tonight, singles competition, it is one-on-one, but it is certainly not going to feel like one-on-one with the presence of what is formerly known as the Cult. But, well, you have to know that Princess Death being at ringside, you can see in the back of that shot as well, these hooded figures. I just don't know what to make of it here, Xavier.
Well, the British Horror is known all across VPW as being, you know, one of the dirtiest players in the game. And he has created this collective around him, as you said, the Cult, or whatever he wants to call it these days. And these people play a factor. I mean, Princess Death, valet, manager, whatever you want to call her, she obviously plays a factor and will probably try to find her way in tonight's match, which is not what we're looking for here. But you are correct. The British Horror has so many factors on his side, whereas He Draco is out there by himself like a true champion does.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You're really looking at a true dark versus the light situation. Any room that He Draco walks into, including this arena here, a nice slap there from Draco. Hopefully that sets the British Horror the right way. I mean, He Draco lights up every single room, every single arena that he ever walks into. And for that reason, I mean, these fans have really grown attached to the Saigon Mamba. But, well, you can only represent for so long as VPW Openweight Champion. The Saigon Mamba says he's going to be the one to carry Vietnam Pro Wrestling into this new era. But, well, the British Horror has a very different idea as to what that new era looks like.
Right there,
and
you're
that
seeing
massive drop kick there is going to certainly serve goodwill here for the Saigon Mamba and He Draco. As Draco, bam, got the boot right across the skull of the British Horror. Oh, and you saw that there. Yeah, I mean, Xavier, you saw it just as well as I did. Princess Death interfering on that offensive shot from He Draco, and Draco still landing it out. But that's just a sign of the things to come in this matchup.
Already playing a factor, but I'm telling you right now, He Draco is about to put on full display why he's the high flyer.
Mamba con hilo to the outside. Incredible.
The fans love it. Walker, this man knows the skies well. Caution to the wind, goes over the top rope. Unbelievable. And that's something that the fans have come to love He Draco for. His fighting spirit, but also the fact that he is a high flyer here and puts on a show. Fan-friendly, fans first, fan-focused. I love it.
And Draco right now focused on defending those fans, defending the VPW Openweight title. And yeah, a real uncomfortable moment there for Princess Death. Wait a minute. Oh, the British Horror trips up He Draco here. And yeah, that is Princess Death's, showcase in this matchup. And I mean, they're really turning things around here. Draco now in a bad way, Xavier.
Well, this is exactly the pace that the British Horror wants. If he can start to slow it down, take the match to the outside like he's doing, I mean, that's gonna serve him well. But here's the thing about the British Horror. He gets distracted too easily by the boos from the fans. He wants so badly to taunt people that I find that it takes away from his focus, which is to win the VPW Openweight Championship.
And there has to be a major focus on that here for the British Horror. Has it never come closer to toppling Vietnam Pro Wrestling in his career than he is here tonight? He could become the first ever international star to win VPW Openweight Championship gold. Well, let's be honest, there are a lot of incredible international stars in the world of pro wrestling. The British Horror is not exactly the most moral of all of them.
No, and his road to getting here, he had to face the founder of Vietnam Pro Wrestling, Awesome Taurus, Rocky Huynh, not once, but twice. Their second match being a hair versus hair match, where he's embarrassed him just like he's embarrassing himself right now. He shaved the head of Rocky in front of the VPW fans, leaving him totally disrespected. And for Hy Draco, he's good friends with Rocky Huynh, the founder of this company. This victory tonight is not just a victory for himself. This is protecting VPW from the British Horror. This is venging the losses that his friend Rocky Huynh faced. Wait, sorry.
This is just dirty. I mean, that's just dirty. I hate to cut you off there, but I mean, Xavier, this is a lot of what we've seen throughout this matchup, and we know for a fact that Hy Draco is capable of coming back from a big beating. You'll never forget that incredible rivalry he had with the unstoppable Force and Aries, which was how we eventually saw Hy Draco become the VPW Openweight Champion.
Exactly. This man has gone to the top. He is. This is the type of cheating that I don't like. Hy Draco got to the top by winning the Rumble, as you said. Yes!
Wait a minute. Turnabout's fair play. Hy Draco now laying in a couple of shots here. Defeated Aries to become the VPW Openweight Champion. And tonight could be the night for another defense. Wait a minute. Wants the sunset flip here, and instead the British Horror just drops down on that arm again. And that is the same arm that has been targeted by Princess Death all throughout this matchup. Certainly that's going to come into be a factor later.
Yeah, and what I have to commend the British Horror on right now is the fact that this is a man who loves violent matches. He's infamous for his Devil's Playground matches, but tonight he's showing that he's not just a violent, weapons-based wrestler. This man has some well-trained skills in his toolkit, and he is pulling those out now.
Hy Draco now wanted to send it off the ropes. Watch this. Big lariat there from the British Horror. Cover and a 2 count only. And that is 2 and all it's going to be right now. You talked earlier on, Xavier, about this rivalry that we saw between the British Horror and, the founder of Vietnam Pro Wrestling in Rocky. And, truth be told, you can almost see it as though, a longtime friends have been Draco and Rocky. If Draco wins this match, he is avenging Rocky Huynh in a major way here.
Yeah, 100%. The British Horrors was set on destroying Rocky's reputation, and Rocky is the face, he is the symbol of VPW. He's the one who gifted Draco an opportunity to become a wrestler in Vietnam by founding this company. So this is so much deeper than what we're seeing. It's not just a 1 versus 1. This is genuinely about defending your friend. This is genuinely about protecting the country's most coveted championship, the VPW Openweight Champion.
Oh, and when you see that, separation of the shoulder and the arm there. I mean, that swinging divorce court shot. And no one is winning out in those proceedings except the British Horror right now.
Well, and it seems to me he's just trying to take away one of Draco's biggest assets, which is his Saigon Mamba drop, the flying elbow from the top rope. If he can take out his arm, he might not be able to use his arm for the elbow drop. Who knows? But he's clearly got a mission to take out that right arm to slow Draco down.
Yeah, that is expert analysis right there, Xavier Patrick's, no doubt about it. And right now, wait a minute, may not need the arm to fly here as the Saigon Mamba, that Mamba mentality inspired heavily off of the world of professional basketball, the Mamba mentality by one Kobe Bryant of the Los Angeles Lakers. And no doubt about it, I mean, you can see that the Mamba mentality, this idea of you never say die, you never give up, you never stop trying, it runs deep in Hy Draco.
What's he got planned here?
Whoa! Incredible!
New move set activated. That's the first time I've ever seen Hy Draco do that move. Unbelievable.
You got to pull out all the major stops if you want to find a victory over the British Horror. And right now, there are no stops more major than the one we're on here at Saigon Slam. Now watch this now. Big forearm shot there. And the other one utilizing that right arm here. That left arm so heavily damaged as a neck breaker is going to land right on the money for Hy Draco.
Yeah, it shows you how much he wants this victory, Walker. I mean, you can tell right there, as you said, his left arm is completely useless at this point, and he is still going full offense. Oh!
I am loving every single second of this. Hy Draco looking to decimate the British Horror as a snap suplex right there on the money. Cover here. No, not enough for a victory just yet.
I thought he had the match won there. The British Horror looks absolutely exhausted. But that shows you the level of pain that man has experienced in the past. And we've seen it here in VPW. He can go through hell and back and still withstand.
Wait a minute. Oh, the British Horror looking to find victory now. No. Trying to battle out of it as the VPW Openweight Champion. No, sunset cover 2. The British Horror just one step ahead right here. Let's watch it now. Hy Draco. Powerbomb. Center of the ring. Cover. Oh. Good Lord, listen to this crowd here.
Walker, I thought that match was over. That powerbomb was absolutely brutal. The British Horror kicks out. I have no idea how he's got a breath left in him. The tip of the cap. I don't like the man, but I respect the man.
Yeah, I think I'm starting to understand how he's got a couple of breaths left in him. There's some demonic force that continues to keep the British Horror at bay right now. And I think a lot of it has to do with Princess Death at ringside and maybe even a couple members of this cult. But right now, Hy Draco can't be thinking about the cult. Hy Draco can't be thinking about who's on the outside, but what's on the up and up. As the British Horror, sends the referee right into the ropes. Down goes Draco. And we all know that was just as intentional as British Horror is showing that it was.
That was below the belt there, and in MMA, you get 5-minute break, but in pro wrestling, Draco has to just continue this match. I am not excited about what's coming from the British Horror next because Draco must be absolutely destroyed down there, my man.
The British Horror here looking to go tit for tat with Draco. One more fall from the top, and it could come from a longer way.
Oh!
No! Superplex! Crashing to the canvas. Well, the body pulsing in pain on both sides of the equation here. And it's all for the greatest prize in Southeast Asia, the VPW Openweight title. British Horror on the cover here. No! Take a look at that, Patricks.
Unbelievable. Hy Draco, his right arm. Imagine if it was his left arm underneath that rope. He couldn't have grabbed it. Right? He has the right arm. He gets the rope. He breaks the count. Walker, I'm telling you right now, Hy Draco isn't just the future, he's the here and now.
Well, let's talk about the here and now. Let's talk about what Princess Death is doing. Just cut apart. That's one of our top turnbuckle pads. There's now exposed steel right at ringside. That's not legal.
This is exactly what the British Horror wants. This is what he lives for. Violence, exposed metal. It doesn't matter if it's chairs, poles, bats. Now he's got a corner of the ring that's exposed, and this is what he loves.
No. And Hy Draco knew what was coming. Managed to stop it in a moment's notice. And Draco. Face first for the British Horror. Got him with the side kick. Hy Draco with the side kick.
Unbelievable. I love the fact that the British Horror got a taste of his own medicine, quite literally. A little metal to the mouth.
Openweight champion looking to ascend to the top rope. And you know he loves that Saigon Mamba drop. We'll see if he can find it here.
Let's go, baby!
And it is. No, frog splash.
Pulls out a frog splash.
He knew that he couldn't use that elbow. That elbow could have shattered on impact there, Xavier, but instead, the cover. Wait a minute.
Wait.
Oh, wait a minute. Our referee needs to be counting the pin. This isn't. What are these goons doing?
Yeah, how did they even get let into the building? They're wearing masks. You got to show some level of ID to get into a VPW show. These guys are dressed like goons in the night. What the heck?
Well, and this cult, this member of the. Oh, wait a minute. What
are they doing?
Oh! What the hell is that? Salt in the eyes.
No!
Salt in the wounds, and now our referee taking a shot there from Viethy Draco. No.
No, Draco!
Draco's blind. Draco didn't even know what hit him or what he hit.
I can tell you, Walker, those two guys are friends in real life. I mean, they're professionals, and he just took out the ref. Dan, the ref. There's powder in his eyes, and now the goons are in the...
I mean, what are these cult members doing, these druids? They're ruining everything. We were having an incredible openweight title matchup here. Our referee's been knocked out, and the British Horror is getting exactly what he wants right now, Xavier.
You nailed it. This is exactly what he wants. He's now outside of the rule set. The ref is distracted, so in his mind it's fair game. But this is not what the VPW Openweight Championship is about. This should be defended honorably. It should be defended with real wrestling rules, not outside interference. That man holding the belt right now is not a champ.
No, and well, Viethy Draco's looking to make sure that stays the case. Our referee nowhere to be seen. The openweight title in the hands of its rightful owner.
Oh!
Takes down one of the members of the cult with it. Viethy Draco to put this one away. Crossroads.
That man's neck will not feel good tomorrow, whoever he is.
Now the openweight title in the hands of the champion. We have no referee still. It's all legal. And if you want steel, you're gonna get it. The shot with the title across the skull, and Viethy Draco could be able to put this one away here.
It's fair game in my mind, Walker. The British Horror started to play dirty, so he met him in the middle, and now this is where he lay. Viethy Draco, it's time, baby.
From the top, watch it. Saigon Mamba drop.
Oh!
Oh, wait a minute. What the hell is this?
What's going on?
The lights have gone out here in the building, and what the? Well,
who's that?
Well, it's one of the members of the cult, but
what? Hold on.
What?
Why would he have done this?
That's.
What? Oh! No! The founder, Rocky Quinn.
No, say it isn't so, X-Pac. I can't believe what I'm seeing here.
No!
Forcing the British Horror on the cover. What? Why would Rocky do this? Why would Rocky betray VPW like this?
Walker, this is absolutely... No, this cannot be happening right now.
No.
Oh, come on, Draco. Kick out.
It can't be. It can't be. It is. We have a new VPW Openweight Champion.
I cannot believe, Walker, that you have said that we have a new champion. And not only...
I can't believe I'm seeing it, but I am, and we are, and we do. We have a new VPW Openweight Champion. And the Union Jack will be flying high here in Saigon, Vietnam. I can't believe my own words.
No, Rocky and Draco have been aligned best friends for almost 5 years. To see that Rocky has aligned himself with a man that not only he once despised, but a man that beat him twice, a man that shaved his head. I don't know what happened between our last event and Saigon Slam, but I will say this. the British horror has infected another mind in VPW, and it looks like that mind is Rocky Wynn.